There lived a young trader named Dalia. She was known for her kindness and her success in the market, where she sold fabrics, baskets, and spices. Dalia's business was thriving, but her heart wished for something more: the affection of a man named Yao, who lived in the same village. Dalia liked Yao for a long time. They often talked under a big palm tree, but Yao only saw her as a friend. Dalia helped him with his business, sharing advice and contacts, and Yao became even more successful. However, Yao never saw Dalia as anything more than a helper. One day, the village buzzed with news that Yao was spending time with a rich trader's daughter named Naja. Hearing this news hurt Dalia deeply. Still, she continued to help Yao, hiding her pain. She watched as Yao and Naja became close and happy together. During the village harvest festival, Dalia sat by the river crying alone. An old woman named Mama Esi sat next to her. She gently asked Dalia why she was so sad. Dalia opened up and told Mama Esi about her feelings for Yao and how she had sacrificed so much for him. Mama Esi listened and then gave Dalia a small polished stone. She told Dalia that the stone had the power to reveal the truth and advised her to use it when the time was right. Days passed and Yao grew distant as he focused on his life with Naja. Then one evening, news spread that Yao and Naja were going to be married. The whole village was excited about the big wedding. On the night before the wedding, Dalia felt unsure and nervous. She remembered the stone and Mama Esi's words. As the moon rose, she stood by her window, holding the stone in her hand. Her eyes closed and quietly wished to know the truth about Yao. And it began to glow softly. A vision appeared before her. She saw Yao and Naja laughing together, but something seemed wrong. Yao's smile looked forced, and his eyes showed something different, something not right. In the vision, Naja walked away, leaving Yao alone. As soon as she left, Yao's smile vanished, and he looked angry. Dalia understood that Yao didn't truly love Naja. He was only with her because of her wealth, using her to grow his own success. The next day, during the wedding ceremony, Dalia saw the vision come true. Just as Yao and Naja were about to say their vows, Naja suddenly stopped. She had learned about Yao's selfish intentions through rumors spreading in the village. Naja's father, an important man, was very upset. Yao's reputation fell apart, and everyone knew he had only been interested in Naja's wealth. Yao returned home in shame, his business failing, and the people who once admired him turned their backs. One day, Yao came to Dalia, asking for her forgiveness. He admitted his mistakes and said he now realized how much Dalia had always been there for him. He begged her for another chance. But Dalia had changed. The pain she went through made her stronger. During Yao's downfall, she met a man named Ekon, a kind and caring trader from another village. Ekon knew about Dalia's story and admired her strength. He didn't want to take advantage of her. He wanted to support her and make her happy. Dalia listened to Yao but felt differently this time. She no longer longed for his love. Instead, she felt free. She told Yao, "I used to do everything for you, but I have learned that true love is about respect and care. You had your chance, but now my heart belongs to someone who truly values me." With that, Dalia gently closed the door, leaving Yao to face the result of his actions. As time passed, Dalia and Ekon's bond grew strong. They traveled together, their business thriving, and Dalia felt joy in her heart. She no longer felt sad about the past, but was grateful for the lessons she had learned. Weeks after Yao's downfall, Dalia's life seemed to return to normal. She continued her trade, and her customers praised her for her strength. Her relationship with Ekon was going well, and people believed she had found peace. One evening, Dalia sat under the old palm tree, thinking about the past. The memories of her time with Yao filled her mind, bringing both good and painful thoughts. As the sun was setting, she noticed someone approaching. It was Efwa, her childhood friend and fellow trader. Efwa had always been close to Dalia, offering comfort during the hard times with Yao. "Dalia, I need to tell you something," Efwa said, her voice shaking. Dalia looked at her friend with concern. "What is it?" Efwa hesitated, then spoke. "I should have told you earlier, but I was afraid. I didn't want to hurt you." Dalia frowned, sensing something serious. "What do you mean?" Efwa took a deep breath. "I've known Yao for a long time. He didn't really love Naja. In fact, he wanted to stop the wedding before it happened. He came to me for advice, but I didn't help him. I made sure he went through with it because I was jealous of you, Dalia. I always have been." Dalia was shocked. "Jealous of me? Why?" "Everyone talked about you, how beautiful and successful you are. Even Yao admired you, but he was too proud to tell you. When he realized you liked him, he felt he wasn't good enough. So he turned to Naja. And when he asked for my advice, I didn't help him get back to you. I made him go to Naja because I wanted you to suffer." Dalia couldn't believe what she was hearing. The one person she had trusted had secretly hurt her. "You did this on purpose?" Dalia asked quietly. Efwa nodded, her eyes filled with tears. "Yes, and I'm sorry. I thought making you suffer would make me feel better, but it didn't. I only made things worse. Yao ruined his life, and I ruined our friendship." Dalia stood up, overwhelmed by the betrayal. All this time, Efwa had been the reason for her heartache. Yao may have had feelings for her, but pride and Efwa's actions had pushed him away. Tears ran down Dalia's face, not for Yao, but for the friendship she had lost. "I don't know if I can ever forgive you, Efwa," Dalia said softly. "I don't expect you to," Efwa replied. "I just needed you to know the truth." With that, Efwa turned and walked away, leaving Dalia alone under the palm tree. The pain from Efwa's betrayal weighed heavier on Dalia's heart than anything Yao had done. Months went by, and Dalia slowly moved on from Efwa's confession. One busy day at the market, a stranger arrived in the village. He was a tall man with an important air, accompanied by a small group. The villagers whispered and wondered who he was. Dalia, busy with her customers, didn't notice him until he came to her stall. "Are you Dalia, the well-known trader of this village?" The man asked with a friendly smile. "Yes, that's me," Dalia replied, not sure who he was or why he was asking. "My name is Adisa. I have heard about you. not just about your business, but about your strength and how you've overcome so much. Dalia was surprised. I'm just a simple trader doing my best. Adisa smiled again. You are much more than that, Dalia. I know what you have been through, and I'm here to offer you a chance that could change your life. Dalia looked confused. What kind of chance? I'm a prince from a nearby kingdom, Adisa said. I've been looking for someone who is strong and kind. I heard your story from a trusted friend. I believe you are the person I've been searching for. I want to offer you a chance to join me in my kingdom, to leave the past behind and start fresh. Dalia's heart raced. A prince offering her a new life. It seemed too surprising to believe. As if reading her thought, Adisa added, This isn't about riches. I see the person you are, and I believe we could build something special together. Before Dalia could answer, Ekon appeared. He had heard their conversation and now stood between Dalia and the prince. Dalia, Ekon said quietly, Is this really what you want? To leave everything behind and follow someone you just met? Dalia paused. Ekon had been good to her, but something had always felt like it was missing. The love she had always wanted. Someone who truly understood her seemed just out of reach. But now, Adisa stood before her, offering her a chance at something more. Ekon, Dalia said softly, You've been kind to me, and I've always been thankful. But I deserve more than just kindness. I deserve someone who truly sees me. Ekon nodded, understanding but sad. Then go, Dalia. Find the happiness you deserve. With hope filling her heart, Dalia turned to Adisa. She didn't know what the future held, but she knew one thing. She would no longer settle for anything less than the love and respect she deserved. And so, Dalia left the village with Adisa, beginning a new journey. The villagers never forgot her, and her story became one of strength, resilience, and knowing her own worth. In the years that followed, Dalia became loved by the people in Adisa's kingdom. She wasn't just the prince's wife, but was seen as a wise and kind leader. Her journey from being a village trader to becoming a queen showed the power of believing in herself and never giving up. As for Yao, he stayed in the village, filled with regret about his past choices. His once successful business failed, and the respect he once had was gone. No matter how hard he tried, the mistakes he made never left him. He often walked by the palm tree, remembering the girl who had once cared for him deeply, and wondered what could have been if he had made better choices. But Dalia didn't think about the past anymore. She had found true happiness, far away from the village, and she never looked back. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to Touching African Stories channel for more inspiring tales. Thank you and see you in the next story.